Good morning, friends. I know this channel is relatively new, so I thought I would just introduce myself and what you can expect from this channel. So my name is Lindsay. I live with my husband and our dog, Cooper. I work from home. I am a software support developer for a tech company. With starting to film and vlog my life, I realized how much I'm at home and how much my life is spent in our house. So part of the reason I wanted to start this vlog channel was to kind of force myself to get out and do stuff. I think that will help me immensely with not only living life, but just getting outside of the house and having a reason and a purpose to go do different things, whether that's go explore downtown Brighton, whether that's go take a walk on a new trail that I haven't experienced before. It just not only helps me mentally to get outside and do stuff, it also helps me experience life. Another reason that I wanted to start this channel was to document the big changes coming up in my life soon. And by soon, I mean in the next 4 months, my husband and I are going to be making a cross-country move to Arizona. And that is a huge, huge, huge life event. And I wanted to be able to look back on all of the trials, tribulations, happiness, excitement that came along with that move. I'm very eager to start vlogging some of that stuff, that journey. We have a good almost 4 months until we are moving, but within that 4 months, we have a lot of things that we still need to arrange, and I cannot wait to share with you guys that whole process. Please bear with me. You know, I'm still really new to this whole vlogging, editing videos, how to shoot to get the best content, the best angles, all of that stuff. So just bear with me. I hope to get better with every video. I'm very excited and eager to start this vlog channel and cultivate my little corner on the internet that, you know, hopefully people gravitate towards and find a safe, comforting, enjoyable space to just be. It is Saturday. Kevin's still sleeping, but Kubi and I just got back in from our morning walk and did our normal morning routine stuff. Had some breakfast, got your pills, all that good stuff, right? And now we're just going to take a little bit of time this morning to read and have just kind of a slow, relaxing morning. Hello, friends. So Kevin and I have gotten ready for the day. We actually are going to go explore downtown Brighton. So yeah, let's go head out. friends, we are back home now. I'm gonna give you a little haul of what I got. Sadly, I was not able to film in the bookstore. Nobody said that I couldn't. However, it was a personal choice just because I felt that it was a tiny local bookshop and there were so many people in that bookstore. I didn't just want to whip out my camera and have somebody get mad or deal with any of that. So I decided not to film in the bookstore, sadly. Let's go through the haul. So before we went to the bookstore, we ended up going to I think they call them free libraries. So it's where you bring a book and then take a book. So I put a book in there, and the book that I took from there was The Life We Bury by Alan Eskins. I have never heard of this book. Synopsis on the back says, college student Joe Talbert is on deadline to complete a writing assignment for an English class. His task is to interview a stranger and write a brief biography. So Joe heads to a nearby nursing home to find a willing subject. There he meets Carl Iverson, a dying Vietnam veteran and a convicted murderer. With only a few months to live, Carl has been medically paroled after spending 30 years in prison for the crimes of rape and murder. As Joe writes about Carl's life, especially Carl's valor in Vietnam, he cannot reconcile the heroism of the soldier with the despicable acts of the convict. With the help of Lila, his skeptical neighbor, Joe throws himself into uncovering the truth, but he is hamstrung in his efforts by having to deal with his dangerously dysfunctional mother, the guilt of leaving his autistic brother vulnerable, and a haunting childhood memory. Thread by thread, Joe unravels the tapestry of Carl's conviction, but as he and Lila dig deeper into the circumstances of the crime, the stakes grow higher. Will Joe discover the truth before it's too late to escape the fallout? We got done at the free library. We went to the bookstore, and the local bookstore is called Two Dandelions. I don't know if that's gonna focus. Two Dandelions Bookshop. I love when bookshops do the don't judge a book by its cover thing, where they wrap it up and give, a brief couple sentences, couple words, descriptors on what the book is about, and that's how you choose the book. So the one that I chose was Sassy and Romantic Charm. So I figured we could open it together. Interesting. I have never heard of this book either. It is called The Second You're Single by Kara Tanamachi. She swore off dating and then she met him. This is interesting. The first thing that it says on the back is harder to put down than a box of gourmet Valentine's Day chocolates. It has everything I adore in a book. Heart, humor, and a sizzling love story. Interesting. So it says, freelance writer Sora Reed believes in inertia. She's the odd one out in a family of go-getters, including her Japanese-American mom, who hints about losing weight, and her almost married sister, who needs Sora to get a date for the wedding. Otherwise, she'll be dancing with her Scottish great-uncle Bob. I feel like I can already tell I'm gonna like this book. For Sora, the phrase, minimal input, minimal expectations, is a way of life. The one thing that disrupts her inertia, an intense dislike for Valentine's Day. What is it with the commercial love machine? Why do we get our hopes up when staying home with a package of bacon and a bottle of tequila is better? Sora's been betrayed before, and her heart feels like Grandma Mitsu's antique Japanese ceramic bowl with its gold-filled cracks. With her pledge to stay single, inspires reader to #GoSolo, Sora wants to empower her followers. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Enter Jack Man, a muscle-bound baker Sora hasn't thought of since elementary school. When a run-in at the grocery store leads to instant attraction, Sora knows she has to shut it down. She can't #GoSolo and get the guy. She can't let down her readers. And relationships always end, so why should Jack be different, even though he's confounding her expectations of love? Just from the back synopsis of the book, I can tell that the sense of humor is going to be right up my alley. So stay tuned on this book as well. So we didn't get too much. That is the haul. The plans for the rest of the night are simply to relax, play video games, and just enjoy each other's company because Kevin leaves for a week up north to help out at his parents' store. So we shall see how this week goes. Hello guys, it is almost 1 o'clock on Sunday. Kev has left for up north. I just got back from the grocery store, which was an absolute madhouse. Kind of do my Sunday reset, so I plan to do the laundry. I need to take care of groceries. I'm going to vacuum, sweep, Swiffer, wash the couch covers, the whole 9 yards. Checking back in, I took Cooper out for a little afternoon stroll, flipped the laundry, and cleaned the counters, the stove, put the groceries away. Now I'm gonna sit down for just a little bit of lunch while I'm waiting for the next load of laundry to be cleaned and need to be flipped. Got a Philadelphia roll. So I'm just gonna have a little bit of lunch, continue drinking my Olipop, and figured I'd update you on the book situation. So I actually finished this book yesterday. My thoughts are kind of all over the place with this. I really enjoyed it up until the last page. And when I started doing more research on other people's thoughts on the ending of this book, the majority of people said they felt the same way. I was not expecting it to end the way that it did. And then when I started doing even more research on Natasha Preston's writing, it seems that her books just always end in cliffhangers. So I would have given this 4 stars, but I was not expecting to be left on a cliffhanger, and it was a very unsatisfying cliffhanger at that. So I gave it a 3-star, but it was a page turner. I did get through it very quickly. I read it all in a day. I was not happy with being left on a cliffhanger. There was no closure to this book, so I had to dock a star because of that. But on a different note, I decided that I'm going to start The Life We Bury by Alan Askins today. So stay tuned for an update on this book. Hello friends, it is quite a bit later. It's about 5:30 now. I can't remember the last time that we checked in, but I got all of my chores that I wanted to get done, so that was nice. I sat down, read some more of my book, just kind of relaxed, and now I warmed up some spaghetti because I have a lot of that. So I plan to eat some of my food for an early dinner And then I think while I do that, I'm going to read a little bit more. So let me show you. I've got leftover salad that actually keeps very well. It is poppy seed dressing. We get the little pre-made salads, which are pretty good from Meijer. Then I made some Asiago, like French bread, and put cream cheese on that. So it's kind of like an Asiago bagel, but I wanted some bread to go with this. And then I just have the Gardein meat in a garlic and basil sauce for some spaghetti. So. Hey buddy. So this is just where I was just laying. So I'm gonna have to make my spot over here now to relax, but wouldn't have it any other way because we love hymns.